Hi friends, it's Kelly, and if you're feeling a bit sluggish and need some more energy, then this is the perfect yoga flow for you today. So roll out your mat and let's get practicing. So let's dive right in, starting in a thunderbolt. Bring the hips to the heels, rest the palms on your thighs, and close down your eyes. As we take a moment to center here and tune inwards towards our breath. Inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the nose. Letting each inhale lengthen and become a little bit longer as the belly fills. And then on your exhalations, letting the belly button melt a little closer to the spine. So taking a nice full inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Maybe with each inhale and exhale, you lengthen by 1 second. Exhale. One more inhale. Last exhale. And then return to your normal breath. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, right fingertips plant by the right hip. Get long in the left arm, left side body reaches over to the right. Gaze under the left arm. Inhale, arms come high, left hand tense down this time. Get long in the right side body, take your tilt to the left. So we're stretching the intercostal muscles on the sides of the ribs. Inhale, back up, both arms come high. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Good. Inhale, arms come high once again. Exhale, twist to the right. So not cranking into this twist, just noticing how the body's feeling in this moment. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, twist over to the left. Let the gaze follow the left shoulder. Drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, plant the palms, find your tabletop. So moving a little faster through this class as we energize the body and wake up if we're feeling sluggish. So inhale, belly low, heart lifts, cow pose. Exhale, back to your cat, gaze towards the thighs. Arch the back. Inhale. Exhale, maybe bending in the elbows here, moving with your own breath, your own pace. You can close the eyes here if it feels good. This is all about tuning in. You don't have to go as fast as me, or if you want to go faster, you can, but really tuning in and articulating through the spine. Inhaling as the belly comes low. Exhale as you come back to your cat. Take one more here. And after your last cat pose, find a neutral position in the spine. Ground down through the left palm. Take your right hand behind your head. And we don't want to pull the head down, but really lift the shoulder up. So we're going to lift the right shoulder, send the gaze to the right. Exhale, let the right elbow crunch in, twisting over to the left. So we're doing some little twists here while we're in our tabletop. So inhaling as you open, exhale to twist. Really send the belly button towards the spine, engage through the core. Crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, last crunch in. Inhale, re-extend. And then switch it out, plant the right palm. Don't forget to ground down through your knuckles though. Inhale, left arm lifts. Left hand comes lightly behind the left head. Exhale, crunch it in. Elbow crosses over. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Engage your core. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Last one, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Good, re-extend the arm. Plant the left hand so you're back in your tabletop. Walk the hands forward. Sink down into your puppy pose. So hips are over knees. If you need to adjust your stance, feel free. You can come to the forearms, or you can come all the way down. Maybe the forehead rests. Maybe the chin and the chest come to the mat. A few breaths here. And then mindfully walking up, taking your time, being kind to your body. Good. Tuck the toes under. Hover the knees just an inch off the mat. Keep the shoulders over the wrists. Belly button to spine, building some heat. Good. Lower back down. One more time. Inhale, hover the knees. Slowly bring the belly towards the thigh as you come into your downward facing dog here. There we go. And start to bend one leg, bend the other. Stretching out the calves. If this is your first down dog of the day, it should feel really good. So in your down dog, find some stillness. Notice if the shoulders want to come forward and really send the chest back. Send the hips and the heels up and back and heels down towards the mat. Inhale, let's roll forward to a high plank. Exhale, bend the knees through your turbo dog. Come forward, high plank. So we're doing some spinal waves here. Warming up the body, inhaling forward. Exhaling back, inhaling forward. And then meet me in your down dog. Good, inhale, right leg lifts. Stack the hips, right hip stacks over left. Bend the knee. And then draw the knee in. Plant the foot, lower the back knee, shin and foot. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Left hand plants. Inhale, right arm lifts high. Breathing. Shoulder blades still draw towards each other here. Exhale, windmill the hand down. Plant the foot, step back. Downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stack the hip. Left hip stacks over right. Bend the knee. And then shifting forward into a plank as you step the left foot forward. Back, knee, shin, and foot, lower down. Inhale up. Low lunge. Breathing into the hip flexors here. Exhale, right hand plants. Inhale, the left arm high, twisting open, stacking the shoulders. Gaze follows the left arm. And then windmill it down, step it back, downward facing dog. Tiptoe up to the top of your mat, sending the gaze towards your fingertips as you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take a nice bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Take a ragdoll here. Just a nice forward fold, releasing in the lower back. You can shake the head, yes or no. Just surrendering here. And then release the grip on the elbows if you have it, and we'll round up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Bring the feet to touch if they're not already. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. Plank pose. Exhale, shift forward. Lower all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Elbows draw together. Inhale, a little lift here. Your baby cobra. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale. Press into the palms. Little lift here. Exhale, fold. Tuck the toes. Press back through your tabletop. Downward facing dog. Send the gaze to your hands. Tiptoe all the way up. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Nice. Inhale, arms come high, a little faster. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Elbows are at 90 degrees or lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the hands. Press into the tops of the feet. Exhale back, downward facing dog. So if up dog's not your jam, you can always take a cobra and then move through your table. Send the gaze to your hands. Step or hop forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. One more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Nice. Send the gaze to the top of the mat. Tiptoe, step, hop, float, however you want to get there. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, sit back and down, chair pose. Weight shifts into the heels. Breathing here, belly button to spine. Engage through the spine. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, rise. Crescent lunge. Make sure your left ankle's under the left knee. And put a little bend in the back leg to start. Exhale, we'll dip the back leg down. Cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the back leg. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend, open the chest. Inhale, straighten. One more, exhale, bend. Inhale to straighten, good. Arms come out into a T. Take your twist over to the left. Arms are open wide. Exalted warrior, left arm comes low, right arm reaches high. If you've lifted up out of the left knee, put a little bend back in there. Good. Open back up into your twist. Then the right hand plants down. Open up, twisted lunge. Good. Spin onto the side of the right foot. Kind of walk the left foot back a little bit. Sink the hips low. Stretching into the right side body. Inhale, back up. Reach the left arm forward. Lift the hips. Exhale, back down. Arm comes toward the back of the mat. Inhale, one more. Exhale, back. Good. Inhale, back up. Cartwheel the left hand down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Option to flow here through your vinyasa. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. You hear Garfield? He's meowing. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, rise. He's so funny. Maybe he'll come in the camera frame soon. Put a slight bend in the back knee. Exhale, bend the back knee, cactus the arms. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, re-extend. You tell him, Garfield. Exhale, bend. Inhale, re-extend. One more. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, re-extend. Woo! Thighs are burning. Open up into the twist. And exalt. Whoop. Your warrior here. Left arm is high. Good. Come back to your twist. Cartwheel the hands down, left hand plants. So you're in a twisted lunge. And then spin onto the outside of the left foot. And heel toe your right foot out a little bit. So your shoulder is over your left wrist here. Sink the hips down. Hand comes parallel to the mat, right hand. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arm. Exhale, lower down. Lots of control here. Engage through your core. Press through the knuckle mounds of the fingers as you inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower down. And then we'll lift enough to plant the right palm back down. Good. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Breath here. Let's inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Spin onto the sole of the right foot. Kick the left leg out for your fallen triangle. Right arm lifts. Maybe you can shift the hips back and lift up the leg. Good, and then spin onto the ball of the right foot. Left leg is high. Step the left foot forward, rather. Right heel spins down. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. I know I am. Breathing. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Lift the arms to the sky, gaze high. Exhale to bend. Just a few pulses here. Inhale. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Take your side angle pose here, or leave the left forearm on the left thigh. Right arm lifts up and over. Yes, Garfield. Good. Inhale, back through your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Right arm rests on the right thigh. Good. Come back to your warrior two for a moment. Straighten the front leg. Lean far forward. Send the right hip back. Find your triangle pose. Nice. Imagine bringing your shoulder blades towards each other, even here. So really rotate the left shoulder back. So instead of rounding forward. And come back to your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step it up this time. Arms reach high. Chair pose. Hands come to heart center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist to the right. Left forearm comes to the right thigh or in between the knees, wherever you are. You're just twisting in space. Inhale, back up to center. Take it to the other side. It's getting some nice twists today. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, fold forward. Separate the heels, hip distance. Grab your yogi toe lock. So first or second and third middle finger around the big toe. And the thumb completes the lock. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows come out to the side. Let the head be free and heavy. Keep the belly close to the thigh and then begin to straighten the legs. Notice if you're shifting back onto the heels and rock a little forward onto the toes. And exhale, release. Heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank pose. Optional vinyasa, or you can take a quick child's pose. So if you're flowing, come to your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Give it a tap. Inhale, lift it up. Listen closely. Right knee, left elbow. Spin onto your left sole of the foot. Extend the right leg out straight. Come onto the side of the right foot. Right shoulder over the right wrist. Open up the arm, fall in triangle. Stack the arms. Maybe send the hips back a little, lift the leg. If you're shaking, that's good. It's mean you're working. I'm shaking. Plant the left palm. Spin onto the ball of the left foot. Lift the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the left heel down. Left arm forward, right arm back for ready. And then we'll come up to a warrior two. You know where we're going. Breathing. Let's inhale, straighten the leg. Arms lift. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend and hold. Right forearm comes to the right thigh. Reach up and over with the left. So really press into your right thigh. So we're not sinking down, we're lifting up. And then come back, passing through your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches high. Arms come out in a T, straighten the front leg. Reach long through the right fingertips. Send the left hip back. And when you've reached your edge, find your triangle pose. Right hand can rest on the shin, maybe the floor, maybe the thigh. Scooping the right hip under. Stacking the left hip over the right. Come back up, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Nice and slowly round all the way up. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. I know I am. Arms come high. Take a step forward with the right foot. Start to shift all your weight into the right foot. Get light in the left. And like a seesaw, we're gonna teeter-totter into our warrior three. So you don't have to be in a capital T today. You can be a little more upright. You can kickstand the toes. You can even bring the hands to heart center. Wherever you are, draw the left hip down and breathe. And we're gonna transition, so nice and slowly come up to a stork pose, but really take your time. Slowly shift the gaze. Belly button to spine. Then our stork, hands at heart center. Cross the left leg over the right, crossing at the thighs. Maybe the toes reach around. And then we'll eagle the arms here. So left arm comes underneath the right, crossing at the elbows. If you can't cross at the hands, just go ahead and grab your shoulders. We are working, creating lots of fire in the body. Good. Inhale, release everything, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, give yourself a rest. And then come back up. Good. This time step forward with the left foot. Like a seesaw. Slowly let the heart come down. And for every inch the heart comes down, the right leg lifts. You can fly the arms back. Try to keep the toes angled towards the ground, so flex the foot. And then slowly coming up to your stork pose, hands at heart center. Nice. And then bend the standing leg slightly as you cross the right leg over the left. Cross the toes around the calf if it's available. You can always kickstand here. Good. And then right arm comes underneath the left. Cross the arms around. Breathe. Unwind. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Take a step forward to the top of your mat. Feet are a little wider than hip distance, so they're mat distance really apart. Hands come to heart center. Angle the toes to point towards the outer edges of your mat. Sink the hips back and down. And whenever you feel like your heels are gonna lift off, stay there. But if you can keep going, come all the way down, press the elbows into the thighs, open up. Let's open up the arms wherever you are. Left arm comes high, gaze follows. Hi, Garfield. He's so funny. And let's switch it out. Right arm comes high, open up. Good. Now from here, we'll heel toe the feet together and then slowly rock back onto your seat. Or use your hands to help you. And you want to be about in the middle of your mat because we'll recline in a minute. Let's find a quick boat pose. So you can use your hands for support behind the hips. Or just lift the legs. You can play with toe taps here. Or maybe explore straightening the legs, but notice if you're rounding and really try to keep the shoulders drawing back. Woo, that's hard. Good. Give yourself a break, give yourself a little hug. Nice. And we're gonna have a challenge lower to the mat to continue our heat building right before we cool down. So boat pose once again, and then hollow out the body. So straighten the legs, bring the lower back towards the mat. Working here, drawing the core in, and slowly lower the legs and the head to the mat. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug and some love and appreciation for getting yourself up off the couch if that's where you were. But appreciating your body and telling yourself thank you for everything it does for you each day. Good. From here, release the right leg down to the mat. Keep the left knee hugged in towards the chest. Really squeeze the knee in. Strong, straight leg. And then loosen the grip on the left knee. Let it fall across the body here. Setting up for our supine twist. So rocking onto the right hip. If you need to scooch the hips to the left a little bit to be more comfortable, please do. Take 2 breaths. Surrendering here, making this more about ease than effort. Taking your time to inhale back up to center, reposition the hips if you scooched them over, hug the knees. Left leg extends straight and strong on the mat. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Loosen the grip. Guide the right knee over to the left. Right arm extends in a T. Gaze can follow the right arm. Sometimes I even like to close my eyes here. Come back to center. Give yourself another hug. And then separate the knees, find your happy baby. So the hands come to the outside edges of the feet or the shins. Wherever you are, pulling the feet down as you press in to the hands. So we're really stretching the hips here. If you'd like, you can switch your grip to the big toes, straighten the legs for your straddle. And then bring the feet up high like you're holding the wall down. Hands plant on the mat and let nice straight legs slowly come down, working the core one last time, and then allow them to separate when they want to find your Shavasana, your final resting place. Taking a moment here to relax the body and reap the benefits of your practice. Close the eyes. You're welcome to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you like. But if you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. You can rock off to one side. Press your way up. Once you arrive, cross the legs, sit however is comfortable. Shoulders relax down and keep the eyes or the gaze low. And just take a moment of gratitude for yourself for doing this practice, even though you weren't feeling it in the beginning. But I hope that it gave you more energy to take with you along your day. Namaste.